Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop Spotlight. My name is Jarret Johnson, and I hope everyone's staying safe out there. This is the second edition of the Hoop Scoop Spotlight. There's been some requests for more basketball content, more basketball videos. So I thought, spent so much time talking about incoming recruits, fresh faces, but I thought, why don't we talk about some of the veterans that actually are returning to this Texas Tech basketball program. The first edition, I talked about Kyler Edwards and how I thought he was going to bounce back from kind of a sophomore slump in terms of shooting and have a quality junior year. I'll link that. You'll see that linked here at the end of this video, towards the end of the video. This week, I want to talk about, a guy who's really exciting. I'm really excited to see his development, and that's Terrence Shannon. Terrence Shannon is a wing forward type. He was a freshman last year. He's listed at 6'6", but I would say he's closer to 6'8". The guy is a monster wingspan, known as a real skywalker. What's fun about Terrence is that when you see him jump, and really good Division I basketball athletes jump with him, he just keeps going to that extra level, the extra floor of flight, which is that kind of, you separate the good athletes to the amazing athletes, the eye-popping athletes, and that's exactly what you have in Terrence Shannon. And I think you combine that with a fearlessness he had in attacking the basket, and he became, a real threat, or he was a real threat, especially I think early to mid-season before he got injured. And he suffered, he had some back injuries. It really slowed him down, but he still was able to average almost 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and an assist. So, that's really good production for a true freshman at Texas Tech. I think he's a terror on the break. He's a guy who can create his own shot. He's a guy who can play very good defense for you. He would show a willingness to draw charges even when he was injured. Anybody with back pain knows. The idea of taking a charge from a big Division I basketball player just sounds terrible. So, the guy has guts. He has the athleticism, and now he's really bringing, adding skill to his game. He had a season high of 24 against DePaul, which he's a, Chicago native, so that makes sense. I think he also scored 23 against West Virginia. So, the guy has real skins on the wall already as a freshman. He's expressed a desire to become great, to become one of, if not the best players in the Big 12 as early as next season. And, I think he's really close to that. I think there's a couple of things he needs to add to his game. He needs to become a better, just catch and shoot or open three-point shooter. He doesn't necessarily have to be like an amazing shooter off the bounce from deep, but if he can be a guy where defenders have to honor his three-point shot, combined with his ridiculously fast first step and elite athleticism, that will make him almost unguardable. Then if he could really take his game to the next level offensively he can already create his own shot, but if he can mix in some crafty mid-range floaters or even any kind of mid-range jumper consistently, he really would be, I think he gets to that level where he becomes one of, if not the best player in the Big 12, because he has that potential in his game. So I'm really excited to see where, a healthy Terrence Shannon, how he's developed in this program under Coach Beard and Coach John Riley, the strength coach, and all the great folks in the staff that, have done such a good job, constantly reshaping this roster every year and making them a contender in the Big 12. So Terrence is a guy I think most Red Raider fans are and should be excited about. I can't wait to see him next season. But with that, thanks for watching, and until next time.